Greetings and salutations. I am the only one here. Merry Christmas Eve for the replay. Although by the time this goes up, it will be Christmas. So Merry Christmas, or Happy New Year, or Happy Holidays, or Happy Wednesday, whatever works for you. I kind of figured I'd be alone for this, but that's okay. I don't know. I have been in previous years really lonely on Christmas Eve because usually the entire family's like asleep and it's just me. And I'm like, I wish there was a Christmas Eve service or something to watch or to go to. Because I'm firmly atheist, but I still really enjoy Christmas Eve services. But this year it's, I don't know, this year I sort of really felt like this is silly, but in Minecraft, you have chests and you can have a single chest or you can have two chests next to each other, and it's called a double chest. And on this, in this thing for Christmas, they make them colored like red and green, and that is just too much fun for me. Let's see here. There was somebody here, but I lost you with Minecraft, didn't I? That's okay. Reactions, participants. It's been a really long time since I've done a live stream. Like years. And I say that like it's a really long time, maybe 2 years. It's been maybe 2 years since I've done a live stream. And I was never very good at them. And I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing here. Hopefully you can hear me. My mic is picking up. It shows that it is mute, share screen, share, and stream. I don't want to do that. What does edit over here do? Wasn't there supposed to be like a pause? Pop out dashboard? Excellent. Okay. I don't know what that is. I may end up working on some vision board stuff as I kind of figure this out. Wait for people to come. I am armed with caffeine. Which is fantastic. That will help me stay up. I also took a brief nap before this and some naps when I got home from work. So let's see. Yeah, it was the Minecraft chests that were decorated festively that kind of brought me back into the spirit, into like a festive spirit. So I'm not feeling nearly as lonely and isolated as I have in the past. I don't feel like I'm on the verge of tears. That's a bonus. But yeah. So we just kind of wait. I think I'm going to stream the whole 2 hours anyway until Christmas starts at midnight Eastern time. Even if nobody shows up. We can do. Yeah. I pulled out this, you can't see it because you're sitting on it. This, they used to call them TV dinner tables. Like you'd set your TV dinner on it if you had TV dinners, and it just folds out. It was my grandma's. It is now mine. Yeah. Welcome to the person who just showed up. Nice to see you. Then gone. Yeah, I don't have a gorgeous background. I don't have fabulous anything going on around here. It's just me. My name's Nicki. I also have Chex Mix. Which it occurs to me might not be the thing to do while filming. Because I don't know if if the mic picks up me chewing. Well, that's weird. All right. Let's see. What can we talk about? What can I talk about until somebody says, "Hey, what's going on?" I haven't done any vision boarding yet this year. I meant to, and maybe I can here. Try not to shake the table too much. Coffee table? No, not a coffee table. Let's do this one. Oh, that's not bad. Let's bring up. I have for the past few years always done a vision board. And this year I just didn't. I did a video about vision boards, but I didn't actually get one done. And I still want to, even though like I probably need to think of it in a different way, like maybe not vision boarding, maybe somebody suggested a becoming board or so let me see what I do have. Vision board brainstorm. Yeah. Nope. Why is this so hard? I have a couple set up that I could drop pictures into, but let's see here. How would I share my screen? And then look at that. I can show you what I'm working on. All right. Well, let's do some of this. I don't need that guy any longer. I can over. Now my preview of my chat is very tiny. But let's just, what is rich? Ooh, what was that? That's interesting. Yeah, no, this isn't it. Let's make you big again and stop sharing screen. There we go. Let's see here. What else to talk about? I'm not the only one awake tonight. There's someone else in the room click-clacking on keyboard and has the earbuds in, and I think maybe someone's going to come downstairs in a minute. Or maybe not. That would have been nice. I went to bed because I was taking naps. I missed one of my kids going to bed, and I like hanging out with my kids. So let's maybe Christmas traditions. What kind of Christmas conditions? What kind of Christmas traditions have you had? When I was younger, when it was just me and my parents, it was always open gifts on Christmas morning. But when we spent Christmas with my grandparents, it was open gifts from family on Christmas Eve and gifts from Santa Christmas morning. And we didn't really ever stick with that when I was with my kids. It was always gifts on Christmas morning. Invariably there was somebody pleading to open gifts Christmas Eve, or at least one gift on Christmas Eve. And it's hard because it's like, do I let them pick? Do I pick? So yeah, it was always strictly Christmas morning for us. I wonder if is my mic even picking up? Do I need to get really close somewhere? I wish I had an external mic. Like if I could figure out how to stream from my phone, I would use my mic, but I do not know how to do that. I think it involves some sort of eCam or like something that goes from the phone to the computer to stream. And I haven't ever figured that out. So it's just a regular live stream where I sit and chat for 2 hours, potentially to no one. Every once in a while, somebody will sneak in, and it would be great. If anybody comes in, go ahead and hit me up in the chat. I've got the live chat turned on. Oh, what have I done? Nothing. Okay, good. This just lives there then, apparently. Let's see. Did your family leave out cookies and milk for Santa or Santa? We have for many years and didn't this year. Usually it's my job to consume the milk and cookies for Santa. I just realized my shirt just says, it actually says screw cancer, but all you can see is the top portion. Maybe I'll try to mask that a little bit. I was going to try and play Christmas music too. Let's see if I can do that. Start. I wonder if my mic picks that up. I do have Jingle Bells playing in the background. This is probably some of the first Christmas music I've listened to all season. Well, not probably. It is some of the first Christmas music I've listened to all season. I just haven't really been in the mood for Christmas music. Yeah, you ever get like that where you're just kind of like, no, thank you. I need like a sticker or something. I have nothing. So I'm just going to go for a sec. I could do a couple of things. I have this really cool journal that I got 2 years ago now. And I've just barely started to journal in it. Not very much written. Literally like 2 pages from November. But I was gonna, I'm gonna spend a little time journaling. I can do that while I'm waiting for folks. Just going to fuss with the vision board a little bit. And if anybody shows up in chat, please speak up. Let me share my screen. Oh, my Christmas music stopped. Oh, it didn't. Nice. So that's not bad. I like that Whole Foods energy. That's just peaceful. It looks like glitter, which is probably why I enjoy it. Let's see what else we got here. That's nicer. Well, it's a beach, but it's not a. It's not a exotic location. It could be an East Coast. I like that. What? Health is. Kind of like. Because I do feel like I need to get into yoga. I'm never going to be great at yoga, but at least I can participate in a little. I always like to include a picture of money. Just because. Is the next song going to start? Just because it keeps. That's why I like No. Oh, we're about 20 minutes in. Welcome to First and Foremost. I'm just kind of working on a vision board and waiting for folks to chat. If anybody's interested in chatting, otherwise I'm trying to play Christmas music in the background and be festive, and I've lost you. Oh well. What else would I like for 2026? Comfort. That actually is a lot more accurate than I'd like to admit. Okay. Can I have a tissue? Thank you. Welcome, new person. Goodbye, new person. I get people like popping in, and then I get this. They're talking. What else would I like for 2026? I'd like to be happy. Do what makes you happy. I like that. What else? So does anybody, since this is probably going to be just a repost that some people might watch for kicks and giggles and otherwise it can be helpful. What were people's Christmas wishes this year? Like gift-wise or lifestyle-wise or family-wise? Like what kind of things were you hoping for around this season? I am a little ashamed to say that I can't really think of anything that was realistic that I was kind of hoping for in 2025 Christmas. Yeah, I've fallen into planner talk, planner verse. Actually, I would like to be organized with my planner. That's not a great planner picture. I have a plan. I have a plan. Do I? Do I really have a plan? Not so much, but that's all right. Hello, folks. I am trying to play Christmas music while I do this. It's kind of working. I have my ring light on. I feel like it's still very dark, and I apologize for that, but welcome. We were just talking about kind of Christmas wishes, and well, and I say we, and I mean we're talking about Christmas wishes, and instead of staring at my camera, I'm staring at the little number that's 0. It said 1 second ago. that's all right. I'm not going to criticize anybody for not wanting to watch me do things and not really talk to the camera. Although, you know what? I think my goal for tonight is if I can get one chat, that would be fantastic. One person to drop a line in chat, that would be great. I don't really expect anybody to throw or anything to come visit. So, like, any of my regular viewers, if you're watching this, don't feel bad for not making it. I mean, Christmas should be about family. And this is, so connection is unstable. All right, music. Looks like my connection is stable again. So much for Christmas music. Well, maybe I could do it. No. I don't know how I would do it on my phone. Let's come back here and let's see here. Planner I got in here. What else for 2026? I usually have books I want to read listed. I didn't actually reread any of the books that were on my reread list last year. So that's a thing. Although there's still time before the year is over to reread Atomic Habits or something, which is really one of the books that I really need the attention of. I actually got the Atomic Habits workbook. I'm looking forward to rereading the book and then going through the workbook, because I think that'll be fun. Let's see here. I'm going to say the word quite a bit, so I apologize. So that one's going to pop up a lot. Dang it, there I did it again. Let's do something pink. That's not a very big picture of them. That's not at all what I'm looking for. That's nice. There we go. Because I do like the color pink. I would like to find peace next year. And this ties into the yoga again, too. I should really get into meditation again. Meditation is one of those things that I don't do. I can't even say I don't do often. I just don't do it. But I think it would help me kind of center and ground and those fancy buzzwords that people use in relation to meditation. What else? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 empty spots. What is this a picture of? Oh. 30 minutes. We're a quarter of the way through. Thanks for the people who popped in here and there. I appreciate you. With chaos. I don't want chaos, though. Why am I inviting chaos in there? I'm not sure that that is exactly what I was looking for when I was searching for open tabs. All right. Let's see here. We'll get away from the vision board for a minute. Hi to the person who popped in. We were talking about, well, I was working on a vision board for 2026. I took a break from that just to talk more, I guess, about Christmas. Like, this is a Christmas Eve live stream because I miss the community of Christmas Eve services that happened at midnight and lost you with the Christmas Eve services. That's all right. I mean, I don't blame you. I'm not a church person either, but I do like Christmas Eve church services. I like the hymns. I like the singing. I like the candles. I like the message of kind of calm. So the church that my family is in is United Church of Christ. It's not Catholic. It's not Methodist. It's not Lutheran. Kind of close to Presbyterian. But yeah, I don't know if it's not real common or not out where I live right now. Union churches are a big thing where there's a Lutheran church and a UCC church together in one building. They share a building and facilities and I want to say ceremony space, but cemetery space. And that's interesting, an interesting little thing about where I live. But yeah, it's too bad the Christmas music wasn't working. It was causing the live stream to be unstable. And we all know that there is enough instability with just me and this little table. So we don't need any additional instability. Yeah. Merry Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas Eve. Today is Wednesday. Christmas Eve. December 24th, 2025. Merry Christmas. Almost. Or happy holidays to the person who popped in. I was just going to start journaling a little bit because I was waiting for people to come visit. And I lost you. Maybe that's not the thing to do, to point out when you gain and lose a person. Good. Hi. Merry Christmas Eve. Or happy holidays. Or happy Wednesday. Nice to see you, whomever you are, for as long as you stay. I was just journaling, and I lose people at journaling. Oh well. That was fun. I didn't write too much. And this ribbon is redonkulously long. So I definitely have to tuck it away or the cats will eat it. Speaking of cats, I have not seen any of my cats around to love on or bring into the frame. Usually I have one that lays right here behind me. He's nowhere to be found. It's actually unnaturally quiet. I live on a very busy road, and the neighbors across the street from us have a huge, insanely busy Christmas display. And at 6 p.m. on weekdays leading up to Christmas, he stands outside in a Santa suit, and people wave and honk their horns and everything. There's none of that. Like, I can hear traffic driving by with, even when people aren't being obnoxious. There's nothing right now. There's nobody out there, which is kind of nice. Now there's supposed to be some severe weather going on, and maybe that's contributing to it. But there is no outside noise at all. I can hear the furnace, and I can hear my husband typing on his keyboard, and that's about it. Actually, that would be kind of fun if I had if I could type and show my typing. I don't know what I would type, though. I certainly haven't been writing any fiction lately, and that used to be a thing I did. There's actually, I think I have my Amazon books linked in my linked on my channel. That's a thing. Thing I haven't done in a while, but a thing that used to bring me quite a bit of joy. Alas. In fact, I think the last time I was live streaming, I may have been writing at the same time or talking about writing at the same time. This is a snack I keep reaching for. Last year, my mom wasn't feeling it. This year, she made tons of this. It's Scrabble, Chex Mix, basically. And it's got pretzels, wheat Chex, corn Chex, rice Chex, Cheerios, mixed nuts, peanuts, cashews. And you mix it with Worcestershire sauce and some salt and oil, and then you bake it for 15 minutes and you stir it every 15 minutes. So you bake for 15, stir, bake for 15, stir for an hour and a half. It's really good. So this is like primo snackage, which is why I keep reaching for it. There was somebody there for a second. I think what I'm going to do when I'm done streaming, I'm going to go find a streamer who's streaming to maybe not many people and just chat with them. That sounds like fun. I could probably look for somebody doing that now, but so the plan for tomorrow, once everyone is awake and sober, because that's still an option for me, we will pack up gifts and go to my mom's. We'll have spaghetti for dinner with meatballs and garlic bread, and open gifts at some point and eat Scrabble and chocolate, and it'll be a nice time. You guys probably remember 2 years past now, in 2024, January 2024, my dad passed. So it's just me and my mom now. I'm an only child. And so it's nice that we're not super close. We're not like across the street from each other, but we're within like a half an hour drive. So it's nice to be able to spend time with her on the holidays when I imagine she's missing Dad pretty hard, but yeah. What else can we talk about? I can't do the fractions to figure out. We're almost halfway through the live stream. I'd be in 45 minutes in. 2 hours might have been excessive for me, but it might have been an excessive choice. Oh well. I apologize again for my sweatshirt being a little aggressive, but I feel like this is a sentiment just about everybody can get behind. And one of the universal times when cursing is appropriate and potentially encouraged. Yeah. I really hope somebody pops in and chats for a little bit. I'd really like to know what some other folks are doing for Christmas or how they celebrate. If you're watching the replay and you'd like to leave it in the comments, I'd love to hear how you guys celebrate, your family or you celebrate Christmas. I think one year, and I'm not saying this is like a must, but I think one year I would like to experience Christmas where I just stayed put in my own home and I didn't go anywhere. It's been a long time since I've been able to do that. But that's all right. Family's important. It's late for this, 200 milligrams of caffeine, but I wanted to make sure I wasn't yawning through the stream. And there are some beverages that would have made me yawn through the stream. So I'm wondering what happens if I... No, let's see here. Share screen, share, end stream. No. Edit. Customization. Live chat, replay, live chat summary, leaderboard. Messages, anyone, live reactions, message delay. Nope. I'm looking for a thing that lets me put up like a pause, because at some point I'm going to want to get another beverage or something. I don't want to leave people just staring at this gross wallpaper. Merry Christmas Eve. Clearly, I need to work on my hook. Sitting here and smiling isn't cutting it. Oh, yeah. Top pans. I can pop chat out. Pop out. I can have a pop out chat. Of course, I would need any kind of chat. And right now we are having no chat. And I can go back to talk about things that I talked about at the beginning, but that isn't fun. What has been going on in my media consumption? I watch a moderate amount of Minecraft players, but I also watch a lot of reaction channels, and I've always occasionally I think being a reaction channel might be an interesting step for me to take. But then I remember that I don't have strong opinions about much. And that would make reacting to other people's content difficult, because the point of reacting is to make transformative content. And yeah. I wonder if when people come in, they can't even hear me. I wonder if that's a thing. What's this? I don't want to mute myself. But I did it anyway for a second just to see if I could, apparently. Do you listen to a lot of Christmas music at Christmas time? I used to be a huge George Winston fan, and Mannheim Steamroller was another big one. I like listening to both of those. This year, though, it just was hard to get into it, or I didn't try very hard to get into it, and I just listened to my usual music. Yeah. Well, I've almost made it an hour. Go me. My drink almost lasted the whole hour. I'm trying to be real conservative with it because, as soon as I stop drinking the caffeine, I'm going to start the yawning. That's the way it is, though. It is getting pretty late. And especially if well, the further west you go, the earlier it gets, right? So I guess it's not too late for people on the east. No, I'm the East Coast, West Coast. And I could always announce on the Minecraft server I play on that I'm live streaming and see if anybody joins me. Oops, sorry. What do we got? 10:53. Merry Christmas. I don't know if you can hear me, but I'm glad you're here for as long as you decide to stay. I'm just babbling about pretty much nothing. Would love to have you drop a question in the chat. That was it. It could be I am not interesting enough. It could be I'm not skinny enough. It could be I'm not pretty enough. I'm just not capturing people's attention. What are you going to do? Right? Merry Christmas Eve. Sorry you caught me with food in my mouth. I was just saying I'm having problems catching people's attention and getting them to stay. Proving my point. Lost you already. That's all right. Maybe the next time somebody pops in, I'll ask if they can hear me. Because I won't know until the video's over, until this live stream is over and I get a chance to replay it. If I can be heard. Because I didn't do excessive testing. I just made sure I could live stream, not that I could sound decent at it. That might have been important. I am encouraged with the number of people who have popped in, even if they popped out right away. I really, I appreciate people going around and giving a chance to somebody, even though, they realize that there's nobody else here and they don't want to, maybe they don't want to be talked to. Maybe they just want to listen. It's fine. It's fine. It's potentially the darkness, like the ring light's on, but it could be it is really dark. It seems really dark. And part of that could be I'm looking at the ring light and it's very bright. And so everything on my screen looks dark, but I think it's actually just that the things on the screen are dark. Not a problem. So I think what I'm most excited about for Christmas is watching my kids open gifts. I really always enjoy watching other people open gifts. I don't love having the attention on me. However, I do feel slighted if I wasn't thought of, which is, I don't know, probably immature, but when you're a parent, it's your job to make sure that people get gifts, and it's, do you buy yourself something? This year I actually did buy myself some things, and then my child stole them from me, and then they were going to wrap them. So I will get them back tomorrow. I'm very excited about that because some of the things started in December. And so I'll be able to make them work. I'll be able to start using them right away. I'm excited about that. You know what I want to do next year? Let me go back to this vision board. I want to take fewer naps, which is completely unlike me. Let's do here. No naps. Oh, and I say no naps, and all I get are people taking naps. Maybe awake. Yeah, what about that? That's nice. I'm getting the reputation. I'm getting the reputation in my house for being ridiculously nap heavy. And so I kind of need to work on breaking that. Not that I think there's a problem with it, but I think my perception of how other people feel about it is not great. So, yeah. Time to be more focused. Let's see here. Oh, dear. There we go. Stay focused. That's a good one. Although I wish it looked a little different. No. So far, that's the best one. Oh, wait. What about that? Nope. Bless you. Bless you. All right. Stay focused. That's a good one. Bless you. I need 2 more pictures. I don't need 2 more pictures. What else would I like? I would like comfort. I would like alertness. I would like focus. I would like family. I'd like consistency. I would like to be happy. I would like to get more meditation in, attract more money to me, eat healthy, exercise, relax. Maybe trip. What kind of trip would I like to take? A road trip wouldn't be bad. Actually, let's do that because I think that's a picture of a passport. Yep, it's a Japanese passport, but that's fine. It's a passport. Although I could probably... Oh, yeah, there's some U.S. passports. No. Yeah, let's do that one. Because I would like to get my passport and my kids' passports taken care of. Not that we have anywhere we're really looking to go, but it would just be nice. And I have one more. That's actually not a bad vision board. I kind of love that. I like how that turned out. We're halfway through, guys. If you're watching the replay, thanks for sticking around this long. Not that this is fascinating, riveting content, but maybe it's like background cleaning content. I don't know. Merry Christmas Eve. Howdy. Greetings and salutations. It is so nice to see you, and feel free to say hi in the chat if you have time. Otherwise, we're just sitting and chatting about, well, I'm talking. I lost them already. Gotta work on my hook. Gotta work on my hook.
What?
You're breathing real heavy.
Because I'm trying not to laugh.
Oh, go ahead and laugh. It's fine. I got nobody here in chat. Don't know if the mic will pick that up in the first. Anyway, not even sure if it's picking up me. Let me get rid of. So I don't have anything about YouTube on there. Wonder if that's okay. Let's share this as a PDF print. Button PDF, crop mark assemblies, button. We'll save this vision board to the desktop, and I will maybe place an order for it. I always have one. Well, I usually put my vision boards as my computer backgrounds, but I also order one for my wall at work. I order one for my wall here at home. It's right over there. And yeah, then I stick it on my computer background for at work and at home. And it never really kicks in, but maybe this year. Maybe this year. It's taking its sweet time downloading. Hi. Oh, here we go. Let's save this. It's called Vision Board 2026. Save. There we go. Hi to the person watching. Nice to see you. I don't know what the little line is down at the bottom of the screen, but I think it's the longest anybody stayed in the stream so far. So thank you. I just finished up my 2026 vision board. Maybe I finished it. Maybe I don't even know. But I hope you're having a nice Christmas Eve. And I hope that you are looking forward to tomorrow, or I hope you're having a nice Wednesday and that you are looking forward to tomorrow, whatever day tomorrow is. If it's not Wednesday night for you, it could be Thursday morning for you already. Yeah. So, greetings. Leave a message in chat on something you'd like to talk about, assuming you can hear me. Sorry, my sweater, it actually says screw cancer, not just cursing at you. I've only pointed that out 4 times this stream so far. We're an hour in. Let's see. Do I have? I think I have chat turned on. And as I mentioned previously, it's been a long time since I've successfully done a live stream, a couple years at least. And I just decided to do this one because I really miss community on Christmas Eve. And I'm not a church person, but I like church services with the hymns and everything. And I was trying to play some Christmas music earlier, but I'm not sure if it worked. It is what it is. And I'm really surprised that none of my cats have come down to make an appearance on the stream either. But it's nice to talk to somebody instead of just myself for a bit. I do hear my cats now. I am preparing for Christmas by staying up ridiculously late so I can wake up at a reasonable hour, like 9. I don't have anywhere to go tomorrow. Well, no, I take that back. I am going to my mom's for Christmas with my kids and my husband, but I don't have anywhere to be like first thing in the morning. And my kids are past the we must open presents right away stage. Like me, they're excited to open gifts, but I lost them. But that was a nice time. That was nice to have somebody to talk to. I'm really impressed with how well this is going, just in terms of my screen looks pretty clear. It might be a little dark, but this is all going very well. So yay me. I don't really have reasons to do live streams, but it opens the possibility to do more. Just, if I do have a reason. Merry Christmas Eve to the person who just joined. Nice to see you here. I hope you're having a lovely evening. If you're not having a lovely evening, I hope your evening gets better. I lost you again. Is it desperate sounding to like greet people when they show up? Like, is that even accurate? Have people left much earlier than I like, and they were just sitting there for like nothing, and that's why they left, because there's a delay. I mean, I guess I could turn my volume down, go to my YouTube app, switch my account, go to my subscriptions, go to my Christmas Eve. Oh, it's actually not nearly as dark or as bad as I expected. And even though I am here in chat, I don't see the number 1 popping up yet. Now it has. Okay. So by the time people leave, I am barely saying hello. Okay. Well, this is cool. I'm going to leave my own chat or my own live stream, because that seems several degrees of sad, but it does give me a good clue that the number when it pops up is not the accurate number, because I have been out now. It just clicked off. So, all right, that's good to know. We're about an hour and 15 minutes in, and I said I was going to stream for 2 hours, and I'm still intend to do it. We're about 45 minutes to midnight, and the start of Christmas for me in my time zone. Guess I'll just check my email. Merry Christmas if you're still here. We've been going at this for a little while. Lost already. Shadow. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Come here, Shadow. Come here, Shadow. You know, when I was visiting my own live stream, I didn't even like it. I'm not going to go back and do that, but I am going to switch back to my regular account. Anyway, I wish my cat would come here so that I could show him off. One of 4. I have 4 cats. They're all brothers from the same litter, we assume. Because they do look strikingly similar. There's 2 long hairs that look like each other. And then the one long hair is a tabby. And so he looks like the other 2, which are tabbies as well. So it's entirely possible they're all brothers. But they were either dumped or they showed up at a coworker's farm. And the coworker said, this is funny, take the cats. Because I said, can I come pick one out or pick 2 out? I think we want 2 because we wanted to, we had 1 cat for so long and, lonely, home alone. So we were going to pick out 2 cats, 1 for each kid. And I went to his place and he's like, why don't you take all 4 of them until it's time for them to get fixed? Then you can start to socialize them. And then, I'll pay for them to get the neutering, the spaying and neutering done. And it'll be great. So we took them, we got them fixed, and we brought them back home. And we were trying to decide which 2 we wanted to keep. And we finally decided which 2 we wanted. And then we sent the pictures of the two that we were going to give up for adoption back to the coworker. And we didn't hear anything for a week. Finally, we got an email a week later saying, I need updated pictures of these two so that I can get them adopted. And the picture, by that point, it was like, we're in love with the cats. They're our cats now, and we have 4. So we went from 0 to 4 very quickly. We were about a year between when our last cat, hey, Shadow, come here. Psst, psst, psst. Nada. We were about a year between when our previous cat passed and when we acquired the 4 brothers. We really should have named them Inky, Pinky, Blinky, and Clyde. But instead, we have Shadow, Static, Shy Butts, and S. Fluffy McFlufferson. And we do not talk about the S. Except we do, but we don't. The cats do like to eat the tree, unfortunately. That's a habit I wish we could break, but we're getting close to the point where it won't matter anymore. I have some work I could do tomorrow, although I'm not sure I'm going to because it's Christmas. I do have Friday off, and we're supposed to get some bad weather, and I have a doctor's appointment I need to get my child to, but we'll see how that works out when the weather actually hits. Hopefully it will not actually snow for 3 days like it's supposed to, like it said, be making the roads impassable. Merry Christmas Eve to the person who has joined. We lost you already. What else could we talk about here? We kind of talked about tomorrow plans. What is people's schedules like after the holidays? Like, do things finally level up, let up, relax a little bit for you? In our family, we have packed as many events around Christmas as we possibly can. There are 3 birthdays, an anniversary, Christmas, New Year's, all smushed into about 12 days. And then we're free until March. But it's insane how much is going on. Oh, and you know what? I forgot to order birthday cookies. I will not text this person on Christmas, but I will text them Friday and see if I can get her to make me some birthday cookies. My birthday is very start of January in the first couple of days. And I'm done with cake by the time my birthday comes around. We've done coffee cake, birthday cake, and I'm just like, and pies. And it's like, I would like something that is not any of those things. So last year I got birthday cookies, and I need to figure out how to order them again. Last year I said to the person who's related to the person who makes the cookies, can you just take care of it for me and I'll pay you? And then she ended up paying for them. And then I felt bad because I basically just said, will you buy me cookies? Which is impolite, to say the least. But she's gracious about it. She's one of those people that would never make you feel bad for gaffes like that. Merry Christmas Eve to the person who popped in. We were just talking about birthday cookies. Actually, we could talk about accidental cupcakes too. Accidental cupcakes are cupcakes that accidentally fall into your cart when somebody is having a birthday and you're celebrating with your friends. So that along with birthday cookies is where I'm at right now, as we have little over half an hour left to go in the stream. I got another thumbs up. Yay, thank you. I appreciate you. We've been talking about Christmas, birthdays, anniversaries. And I say we, it's been me. I'm talking to myself with my husband next to me as I'm reversed, and so I don't know which way to point, the actual way or the anyway. I hope you have fantastic holiday plans or fantastic Wednesday, Thursday, midweek plans. A friend who is watching, feel free to drop a hi in chat or not. No obligation to post anything. I was just saying how I wish my cats would come on camera so that I could show them off, but they're hiding under the Christmas tree. Well, one of them is hiding under the Christmas tree. The others, there's one over on the stairs. Hey, Shy. Hey, Shy. Come here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Come here, kitty, kitty, kitty. No, he looks at me like I'm crazy and just ignores me. He's probably trying to decide if he can go upstairs and wake people up, because that's what he does. He yowls in the middle of the night at the top of his lungs for no reason. Sometimes that's a signal that someone's going to get sick, but for him, it's the I'm bored. It's the middle of the night. Let me see if I can wake you up so that we can do something. Because of course. So, yeah, what's going on? What's happening? Trying to decide. Well, I wish I could play Christmas music and not get copyright struck and not have my stream be all wonky. But when I was trying to play Christmas music, it was making the stream unstable. So can't have that. Thank you for staying so long, by the way. So far, you're the longest person to stay in chat, and I appreciate you. Oh, you're not in chat. You're just kind of hanging out and watching. And there's a delay between when I talk and when, because I don't know if that's a me problem or something else, but sorry, my sweater is cursing at you. It's not actually cursing at you. It's cursing at cancer. I've been explaining that all evening, but I'm wearing a tank top underneath this. And while I find that that's perfectly acceptable for winter, not everyone does. Like my kids, I would go out in flip-flops right now and they would object slightly to my lack of proper footwear, as they call it, which is a shame. Because, they're covering the bottom of my feet. Isn't that the purpose of footwear? And then I actually had my oldest child look up the definition of shoes, and apparently something covering the foot, and flip-flops don't cover the foot. So welcome into the second person in our stream. Wow, 2 people at once. Yay. Sorry. I know it's sad that I get excited about that, but I don't care because I appreciate you. So hopefully everybody's having, I think I said this already, for the fantastic Thursday, Wednesday, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, whatever the schedule is like in your area. I have gone through tomorrow's Christmas plans, which involve visiting my mom and eating spaghetti and meatballs and garlic bread. We have talked about kind of Christmas wishes. Do you have any Christmas wishes you'd like to share? Nope, lost somebody. All right. That's all right. Not everybody's up for chatting all the time. It's fine. Sit and listen to me babble. It's fine. I'm trying to think of something to say that I haven't said already. But most of the time I've been talking to nobody, so I guess I could say everything all over again and it wouldn't matter. I told a story about how we got my cats. They showed up at a coworker's farm. I was supposed to adopt 2. I accidentally adopted all 4. We've talked about how many holidays we have clustered around Christmas. Not Christmas and New Year's, but also the 3 birthdays and the one wedding anniversary that all cram into the 12 days surrounding Christmas. We've talked about Christmas birthday cookies. We haven't talked about Christmas birthday presents. If you don't have a birthday that's near Christmas, you don't have the unique experience of Christmas birthday gifts. And those folks that are like, oh, I'll just get this person who has their birthday coming up a gift for their birthday and Christmas, and it'll be 2 birds with 1 stone. Except it's not like that, because it's like 2 stones and 1 bird, and the bird dodges. Sorry, that's a bad analogy. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm babbling. We're about 3/4 of the way through, though. There's just a half an hour left before midnight. Thanks for joining me again. What else could we talk about? I'm pretty satisfied with my level of preparedness for the holiday. For my kids, clearly the focus. My husband specifically asked for absolutely nothing. And 1 package is going to be ridiculously late because we ordered. Oh, this has been a shenanigan, a finagle, not a sugar show. It's been a situation. At any rate, we ordered these things for my kids, and it was a buy one, get one free, which made the price reasonable for the 2 items. And we decided to use Amazon Pay, so we didn't have to enter the credit card information. Well, we forgot that Amazon Pay is tied to my deceased father's email account. So we didn't get an email confirmation. We didn't get any kind of confirmation number or anything like that, because it went to an email that doesn't work or we don't have access to right now. And so these people were super sweet. I emailed them. It's from freethesheep.com. I emailed them and I said, listen, we can't find the order. It's not under my mom's. It's not under mine. This is the amount of the order. This is what we ordered. This is the time we ordered it, on the day that we ordered it. Can you help us figure this out at all so that we don't have to, challenge with our credit card? And they actually replied back to me, which, number 1, amazing. 2, they said it's under this email account, and here is, some of the information, and there's a note that some of the stuff may be even on back order or pre-order, and so you'll get it as soon as it's ready. And that was great. And I replied back, I said, oh, that's perfect. That app actually happens to be my deceased father's email account. We have access to it. Is there any way you can change it to my email? And if not, I completely understand and we'll figure it out. They totally changed it to my email. So now when I log in, I can see the order. I can't edit the order. I can't do anything else to the order, but I can see the order. So then at least we can take comfort in the fact that, yes, the money is going to a place that has said, we will ship you things when they're available. So that is the only snafu. That's the word I was looking for, or an acceptable replacement for the word I was looking for. It's been a snafu, but kind of worked out. And I had to actually ask one of the kids tonight, do you want me to wrap a picture of it? Do you want me to just show you a picture of it? And they decided that just showing a picture would be acceptable. And my kids are 20 and 22, almost. So it's not like I have toddlers that don't understand. And, but yeah, otherwise, everything arrived on time, more or less, and we are ready for the holiday. Of course, now I feel obliged to say holiday is not about gifts. It's about peace and love and family. But it's also about gifts. Gifts also occur. I'm going to stop right now before I dig this hole any deeper. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like one of my favorite creators, Dakota Rebel, would laugh at me right now and agree that I need to stop digging a hole. Oh, goodness. So, yeah. Oh, I got a message from a friend. Not a chat. And let's see here. Oh. 6 signs Santa Claus is really a cat. Shows up when food is left out, appears out of nowhere and leaves without sound, has a house full of staff doing everything for him, only active when you're sleeping, inspects every box, and expects treats wherever he goes. I'm down with that. I don't know if you're a cat person. I am, with 4 cats, clearly a cat person. Cats and horses. I never outgrew that little girl love of ponies and horses and rainbows and unicorns. Lisa Frank and glitter and sparkles and all of those things. My friend meowed at me. Let's see here. What else could we talk about? So, TV trays, is that what they're called? The little fold out tables that you use when you're eating dinner in front of the television? My TV tray, I think this is actually the name for it, and I was having a struggle earlier trying to think of it. But I've got my computer on a TV tray in front of my ring light, and it's working out pretty well, actually. The last time I streamed, which it's been a couple of years, I had this set up, and I decided that this was how I was going to do it again. I would really love to figure out how to film with my camera and then have the chat on the computer, because my phone's camera is much better than my computer's camera. But it is what it is. Santa Paws meows you a purry firmus. Oh, all right. I lost my viewers, but I'm back. Sorry. That was sucky. Oh, well. It was really nice having you for as long as you stayed. If you come to watch the replay, Yeah, I really don't know what happened there. What else is going on? Looking at emails. Sorry, shouldn't be looking at emails. Should be concentrating on finishing up this live stream. I have lost my valiant friend. You really stuck there with me. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Santa Paws meows you a purry furnace. Sounds like furnace. That's right. 20 minutes left till midnight. It's been, I want to say it's been fun. It is a challenge finding things to talk about for 2 hours. But it's been an interesting challenge. So I'm going to go ahead and close this window, make this bigger. I'm so thrilled that 3 people decided to give my live stream a thumbs up. I do appreciate that. That clocks with my usual engagement. So I am thrilled. This is completely a new format for me, and it's doubly different and maybe even awkward because there's someone here in the room with me, but they're not listening to me. They probably just hear my voice as a buzz in the background. So what are you gonna do? No chats. That's a shame. I would have liked to have folks to chat with, but that's all right. I understand. Welcome. Merry Christmas. Well, Merry Christmas Eve. It's almost Christmas. If you're returning, thanks for coming back. If you're new, welcome. It is so nice to see you. I have about 18 minutes left of the live stream that I need to find things to talk about. Ah, lost you. Ah. Oh, goodness. I'm totally having a little bit of Canadian whiskey when I'm done here. That's what Santa wants. Maybe not every Santa, but this Santa. Let's see. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chip wood? That's so weird. I'm so sorry I did that to you. You didn't expect to get caught by a limerick. That's not a limerick. Tongue twister when you came into the chat. Oh, I lost you both. I am absolutely positively running out of things to talk about, which works out because there's only 15 minutes left. And I don't need to come up with another hour's worth of content. I've been sitting here on the sofa this whole time, which I'm very proud of, by the way. I really thought at some point I needed to take a break, and I didn't know how to use the break screen. So the fact that I didn't have to is fabulous. My voice is doing pretty good, despite all the talking. I got a vision board prepared vision board option prepared for 2026. Whether it's my final one or not, I don't know. Hey, Shadow, come here. Leave the tree alone. My cat that I can't get to come in camera. Shadow. Hey. Dude. What's he doing? What you doing? What you doing? Come here, kitty, 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 kitty. Meow. No, he's not going to come anywhere near me. That's all right. Sometimes cats want to spend time with you. Sometimes they don't. Almond Joy's got nuts, Mounds don't. Because sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Can you tell how old I am by what kind of commercials I'm reciting? Okay, here's a question. What is your favorite part of Christmas? Like, is it the presents, which is totally valid and I'm totally not going to judge you for, because sometimes my favorite part is presents. Is it the music? Is it family, getting to see people that you haven't seen in a while, getting to spend time with people you love? Is it, something church? Stop it. Well, at least he's playing with something appropriate. Like, what is your favorite part? I kind of think sometimes my favorite part is gifts, because I like finding things for people. I like wrapping things and I like gifting things. I also like receiving things. And I feel like that's a little, what's the word? Materialistic to admit to, but we're going to admit to it. But yeah, also I really like the music, and not the, sometimes I like the modern music. Most of the time I like traditional Christmas hymns. I like the classic stuff that you can sing with a choir and pick out this alto line and sing with, 100 other people in a room with pretty impressive, I want to say optics, but that's not it. Audiology. What's the word for the sound? With good sound quality, whatever. So I'd say it's a tie for me between gifts and the music. I'd be interested in hearing what you have to say. If you're rewatching the live stream, wow, thank you for making it an hour and 47 minutes in, making it past the hiccup where my computer froze, making it this far. It's awesome. I am thrilled, but also leave a comment and tell me what your favorite part about Christmas is. And honestly, don't worry if it's receiving gifts. There is nothing wrong with that. It feels materialistic. It feels selfish to admit, maybe, but also that's okay. I feel like it's okay. Maybe I'm just saying that to make myself feel better. Who knows? What is your least favorite part about Christmas? Oh, your favorite part of Christmas could also be the food. My least favorite part of Christmas is currently eating. It shouldn't be, but yeah. Not because I eat too much, but because cleanup, prep, it's a lot of work. I have a very picky eater, and finding things that they enjoy is a challenge, but one that I hope that I've met. We made, for Thanksgiving, we made mac and cheese from scratch, and it was okay. This time for Christmas, we're making spaghetti and meatballs. So it will be much more straightforward because, the sauce is in a can, the meatballs are in a bag, the garlic bread is in a box. Let's see, what else could we talk about for 10 minutes? This worked very well for the first hour and a half. If I could have stretched it out a little bit further, it probably would have been just as better, but I'm not opening another one. That's 200 calories. I've already had one today. I have one for tomorrow, and none of the stores or anything is going to be open. I don't even think the convenience stores are going to be open around me. So I'm going to want to save that for tomorrow. What else? We got 10 minutes. This has been fun, though. I think it has been fun. I enjoyed having like two people at one time talk to. Let's see. What do you miss most about Christmas from your childhood? There's a one. I'm going to say what I miss most about Christmas from my childhood is the surprise of receiving, because there's something about the way that parents pick out gifts. Lost you already. I hope everybody has fun plans for Christmas/Thursday. I know not everybody celebrates. And sorry, I do celebrate, so this is a very Christmas heavy live stream. But Christmas Eve live stream, that the title should have given it away. Should have given it away. Potentially it did. Like I mentioned before, my plans are to go to my mom's and spend Christmas with my family. One member of which is going to bed. Good night. Let's see. 7 minutes. I might play a little bit of Minecraft before I go to bed. Does anybody else play Minecraft who watches me? It would be fun to play on a server together if you do. If not, no problem. Oh, let's see. Now I get the quiet room. Now I get the silence and not the loneliness. It's not like I was looking for loneliness. It's just when everybody's in bed, clearly it's lonely. That's kind of the definition, being alone. That's all right, though. I feel like as isolated as it might feel, I am not really that isolated. I have a work. They say to not use the word family with work, but I have a work family. I have people I work with, and I have a work family. I have an actual family with, traditional members. And I have my fur family, my cats. So, as isolated as I might feel, I'm really not. And that's important to remember. I hope you have people to share the holiday with. If you're still watching, and you're 5 minutes from the end, awesome. You are a rock star. I appreciate you. Welcome to the person who just joined. Merry Christmas Eve, or Happy Wednesday. Or if it's Thursday already for you, Happy Thursday. I was just saying, I have family, and I hope you have family too. And you're not stuck with little old me. But if you are, welcome. Welcome. I don't know. I'm going to stop digging that hole too. Oh, goodness. If I could get one of my cats in. Oh, no. The one cat that I knew where he was, he has disappeared. No cats. Sorry. I'm surprised we made it 2 hours without one, though. Generally, we at least get somebody walking through the room. But alas, cats are finicky. So do you have plans to stay up longer, friend in chat? Or friend watching stream? It can be a long night if you are not I'm so sorry. I've been at this for 2 hours. I've done pretty well. I've had some fun. I am super glad to see you. I haven't had one person say anything in chat. So if you feel like just saying hi, you could make my night. We went through frozen screen. Hopefully we're not doing that again. We've gone through my computer locking up. We've gone through conversations with my husband, crazy running cat stories. Yeah. And my sweater that looks like it's cursing you, and it's really just cursing cancer. So my apologies for that. I think after this, I'm going to have an adult beverage, and I am going to play some Minecraft, and I'm going to eat some more Chex Mix because I am almost done with the bowl I started with. And it is a tasty, tasty treat. I actually still have some candy corn from Halloween. No. Yeah, it would have been Halloween. That's probably getting pretty hard and stale at this point. I should get into that and assist it on its way. Support its demise. Yeah. Oh, goodness. Everybody in my house is now asleep or on their way to being asleep. Or waiting for me to stop talking potentially so they can come back downstairs and not be asleep. Who the heck knows what's going on? But it's just me and the cats at this point. For another minute and 45 seconds. Although I hate to just cut people off at midnight, and especially since there's somebody here. But I really do not know what to say after things are over. Like after the 2 hours. Like I don't even know what to say now. The fact that you're here listening to me babble is outstanding. I gotta stop saying that word. I can't say either. I certainly didn't want to yawn. Yawning doesn't help. Well, I am thinking I hope you have a fabulous day. If you're not having a fabulous day, I hope you're having a good day. If you're not having a good day, I hope tomorrow is better. I'm going to sign off. It is midnight here. Merry Christmas. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.